Hey guys, it's always a big Shazam to each of y'all. Shazam to y'all. I'm leaving it, I'm doing it. Hope y'all are doing good. Merry late Christmas if y'all are seeing this. Maybe fairly right after this comes out, but we're in that kind of week where we're sliding down to 2021. It's a fun week. I'm going to be here all week. I hope most of y'all had a good Christmas break. A few of y'all hollered and said, hey, it was kind of a tough year, but I hope you and yours had a great Christmas. Headed towards New Year's, we'll talk a little more about that this week. For today, got a 3-pack for you. The third one kind of got me a little bit curious because there's a little bit of mythology over who actually owns a particular firearms company. But I'm going to get these 3 onto your radar. Won't take long, but by the end of this, you'll know what's going on. Should be fun. Buckle up, here we go. This episode is brought to you by my friends over at TacPack. They're the monthly subscription box for 2A and survival enthusiasts. Good news, the January box is loaded, but you have to get orders in this week while it's still 21. Now, use code JohnnyB to get a free grab bag with your first order. Parts, tools, knives, survival gear straight to your door. Use the link below and use that coupon code when you head over to tacpack.com. Big thank you to those folks. Get them in this week. All right, quick question. I've been receiving TacPacks for 4.5, almost 5 years. They now have a plus box. It's the big box. I haven't seen one. So let me know if some of y'all have seen the plus box. Is it cool? I haven't seen one. Just curious. TacPack, big thanks. Also, big thanks to each of y'all for every thumbs up, crushing the thumbs up. You always do it. I appreciate it. It's a help. Checking subscriptions, ringing the bells. You know what I say. But it's all a help. Really appreciate that. All right, got 3 for you. The first one, this is coming from the AFT. And a couple of y'all, some of y'all may already know this from last week, but we haven't talked about it. And I wanted to say this, that the AFT is in process of going back towards e-filing their Form 4. So you can get suppressors a lot faster. Now, yes, I know. You're paying $200 to pay homage to the Fed. I get it. Oh, believe me, I get it. But they are moving towards that, so I think that is good news, besides the fact that we're making people pay for their rights. Right now, it's about 9 months to get your form, and that's where I could have a few in jail right now. My current Form 4s are right at, I think, 8 months right now, so I'm pushing towards that 9-month mark. Their goal with this e-file is in 22 to shrink that down to 90 days, and then in 23 to have that down to 30 days. If it was a private company and they were in competition and not a forced monopoly, they would have this done in about, 15 minutes. Big eye roll. It's good news, but it's still a big eye roll. Next. All right, Indiana, this is kind of good, but I need you Indiana folks to let me know if it will go through, because I wasn't able to chase down too far. I didn't chase down too far whether it's going to go through. The GOP members there in the Indiana Senate are pushing through a constitutional carry, or there's several bills moving towards constitutional carry again. They've tried it before and it's not gone through. Of course, the opposition's like, this is such a bad idea. We don't know why it's a bad idea, but it's bad. They have really no reason to say why it's bad, but they say that it's bad. I don't know if it's going to go through. I suspect it will. There's 21 states right now that are constitutional carry. I mean, it's even in this article, they were talking about how it is the lowest level of security. It's nothing. Like it's just words. So that what I mean by that is permits, because bad guys don't follow permits. So let me know, Indiana folks, will this go through? I don't know, but they're working on it, so that's good news. All right, this next one finally is from AmmoLand, and it's kind of interesting. An organization that I've never heard of with literally the dumbest name, maybe ever, maybe, Citizens Committee for the Right to Keep and Bear Arms. But their actual logo is CCKBA. They could have had like their 9-year-old daughter do a better acronym than that, but what do I know? All right, this CCKBA, they have now announced that their Gun Rights Defender of the Year for 2021 this year is the owner and founder of Car Arms, Justin Moon. Now, that's the whole article. While I was reading this, and that, that's good. I don't know, I don't know why he's the Defender of the Year. They're just like, hey, he did a great job. So I wanted to see, because the ammo land didn't have a picture of him, I wanted to see what he looks like. That's what he looks like. And here's what's amazing. Back in 2011, 12, 13, 14, in there was a lot of mythology over who owned Carr Arms. Even the Wikipedia page was wrong. And some of the big websites had it wrong as well, and they had to issue statements going, well, it's actually a guy named Justin Moon. Really interesting. I don't know how that happens. Ooh, does anybody know? Let me know. Does anybody know? There's some interesting things there, because there's articles and there's essays that are written online, and people were talking about it back then, because there was some confusion of who actually owned Carr. Carr's not small. They're also Magnum Research. I don't know anything about Carr Arms. I've never tried one. If you've tried one, let me know. I'd love to hear about that. But that is, to me, is fascinating. Why? What's the reason to not make public who your owner is? And they had to issue a statement. And they're like, well, he's our founder and CEO and president and the head cheese. That, to me, is interesting. Justin Moon, Defender of the Year by the CCKBA AM and PM. 3-pack for y'all. Hope that was a help. I'll be here all week. See y'all. Bye.